Hi, my name is Trevor William Jones. I'm 17 years old. I'm diagnosed with Asperger's syndrome, and this is getting stuff off my chest. Before we start, I just want to say, yes, I am reading off of a script. Yes, and this will not be edited. So if those two things bother you, then go, because I don't give two craps about you right now. Right now, this is about me getting stuff off my chest and other people, my friends. Let's start. Background info. I live in Bristol, Virginia. I go to Patriot High School. I am a junior, or I'm in 11th grade in high school. What I'm getting off my chest today has built up, and now I let it flow to your ears. The anger all starts with myself as a kid. I wasn't the person I am now back then. I didn't think the way I did back then. I was clueless. The only time I had a clue was in school, and it was only for academic reasons. I was not a social butterfly. I was not a big social child because I did not know how to be social. I had friends at home that I would hang out with but couldn't really understand. I didn't really get them. I didn't know why. I just didn't. At recess, I would play Star Wars by myself while the other kids either played with their friends or pointed and laughed at me, calling me weird. And I ended up believing them. That was all through elementary school. It wasn't until middle school that I started taking social classes because in sixth grade came along. So did the diagnosis of me being autistic. I didn't know why I acted the way I did until sixth grade. My mom told me. She's like, Trevor? I'm like, what? She's like, you're autistic. I'm like, what's that mean? She's like, means you're not very good with social things. Like, you're smart in like the academics, but you're not good with social situations. Through middle school, I tried to be someone I wasn't. I hated it. I hated how I was different from other people, and I wanted that to change so badly. I just hated it. I thought it was a disgrace. It was also where I became more knowledgeable about how to interact with other people, which helped immensely. 8th grade was when my humor became healthy, as I like to call it. It's healthy, but even to this day, it needs improvement, and it was healthy, but it was not strong healthy. Like, I had a grip on humor, but it wasn't a solid, good grip to where I got it. I was just a master. I'm still learning though. I'm still learning about humor, about what to say, what not to say. It's just, yeah. Now comes in high school. This is where life got better for me. I started to act like myself. I started to love myself more than I did in middle school, and I really started to search for myself. Thank God I still had my friends from middle school, like my friend Kirsten and my friend Ryan. Robert and I think we're sort of kind of drifting away because we don't hang out that much anymore. I'm so glad I still have them. In high school, I took and I'm still taking life skills class so I can live a happy life. But as of right now, I've left the special education program at my school, so I'm not taking life skills next year because it doesn't affect my academic skills. So far, the high school experience has been fun yet interesting. I was suspended for 5 weeks for leaving a 3-inch pocket knife in my backpack, and I totally forgot about it. I had fights with my best female friend Kirsten, but the good times overshadowed them, so we're good now, but 9th grade and 10th grade had their fair shares of fights. High school hasn't really been dramatic for me compared to other people's experiences. But me, what about me personally? This was just my background information. What about me? I'm complicated. And when writing this out, while probably unscriptedly expanding on some things which I did, I had a hard time to put the right words into and to describe present me versus past me. Present me right now is a gamer, gaming from Pokemon to Call of Duty. A computer nerd, still learning about computers because they interest me. A rapper/singer because rapping to me is a good way to get my feelings out and describe how I feel, because sometimes when I describe how I feel, I just really can't. The words can't be formed, so writing is the next best thing. I'm crazy, but in a fun way, but I can make things awkward sometimes. And when I get really nervous, I start to talk really fast, so people can't understand me. I am what I call a true friend, and I will expand on that later. I'm a jokester, and overall, I'm just a non-perfect, nice, caring guy. Past me, well, he was ignorant, foolish, serious, non-social, bossy, dull, mean, and a confused individual. Let's talk about past me first. Let's go chronologically. I wasn't the best friend. I didn't know what to do at all when it came to friends. I didn't even really appreciate the friends I had back then because I didn't know that I didn't know I should like I do now. I was way too serious and didn't get any jokes from my friends. I didn't get them. I would always fall for them. I would always fall for the childish, petty jokes, and they would just laugh. And I didn't really care for other people except myself and my family. I was just really selfish. If my friends got hurt, I'd be like, what happened? But I wouldn't really care. I'd be like, what happened? How did you get hurt? Then move on. I was very non-social, and like I said before, I played myself at recess because I didn't know how to be social. It wasn't ingrained in me. It just wasn't. So I thought, I'll just play by myself because if whatever happens, I know I'll get it right. No one else will mess up, and everything will go perfectly. Everything will go according to plan. And because of what I do, people would make fun of me. People would just laugh at me and stuff and call me weird. I was an inexperienced and not the best person. Now let's fast forward to me now. I want to expand on the true friend thing I talked about earlier. To me, a true friend is a person, no matter what their friend is going through, will be there to help and at least try to make things better. That's me and how I view friendship. Whenever any of my friends are feeling down, and I can tell, I'll ask them what's wrong to see if they'll tell me. And if they do, I'll try to help as much as I can, hoping they would do the same for me. Because I know most of my friends would do that. When they're in need, I'll be whatever they want me to be. I'll be the talker if they want to talk it out. I'll be the hugger if they want to hug. I'll be the freaking jokester, the freaking clown cracking jokes if it will make them feel better. I do anything to see my friends happy. If they're happy, I'm happy. When they're not, it's Trevor to the rescue. Hopefully. That's the thing about me, though. I love being happy, and I love when my friends are happy. When they're having a bad day, I try to cheer them up. When I'm having a bad day, hopefully they notice and try to cheer me up. In any case, too, I would stick up for my friends when it's needed so they know I wouldn't abandon them for other people. When my friends whine, cry, or even just want to die because of something they can't handle, I'll be there to go along on the ride with them. Not judging them, not ridiculing them, not mocking them, just being there, a supporter and a freaking friend through the thick and thin. That's a true friend. It is a true friend. Now, when it comes to my fandoms, I can just be into them like I casually watch the show like Adventure Time, to being a total fanboy like when it comes to Doctor Who. I am a Whovian and I am proud of it. Now, I'm not just talking about TV shows, I'm also talking about games. Like, I love Pokemon Call of Duty. Like, I'll look up videos about the next Pokemon games or Call of Duty games or any speculation videos that I can about them. Because I love them so much. Because it can... And Eminem, I'm in that Eminem fandom too. I love Eminem. I do the same thing. I'll look up his next... See when his next freaking album's coming out. See what the name is confirmed. So I can get excited for it. When it comes to my hardcore fandoms, I just love them. Now, when it comes to rapping, I do it a lot. When I find a song I really like, I will learn the lyrics and rap to it on the bus and even in the hallways at school. Rap is my passion. I write my own lyrics ranging from love to being insane. I just hope one day I can make it into the game and just get people to finally hear what I'm saying and listen to the message I'm trying to send. When it comes to love, I'm definitely a lover, not a fighter. I'd rather battle with words than battle with fists. Love is the second major thing that sums up my life. It's something I refuse to live without. I am talking about boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife love, not mom, dad, siblings love. I mean, I enjoy that love too, but the boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife thing love, they can give you more. They can give you things your family can't give you. The thing is, I only had 2 girlfriends, and I'm still dating the second one at the time of this recording, because you never know what may happen in the future. My first girlfriend, I thought I did, but I didn't, because after we started dating, it was only for a day, I got a bad feeling in my stomach, like I just couldn't do it. So we both decided to mutually agree and just break up. And we stayed friends until she moved to a different high school. Then, I can just tell right now we're separated. She probably won't even remember me. The future has many possibilities, and that's the way I think of it, not just one certain point of view not one certain viewpoint that will probably get destroyed and replaced by another future. She may break up with me tomorrow or next week. You never know. But the thing is, I don't want to leave this girl. When it comes to girlfriends, I have learned to choose carefully, not just go by looks. I am not a player. I'm not. The looks are the entryway into the vessel known as that girl. And either you love that girl, you just like her enough to where you're just friends, or it turns out you hate that girl and you want nothing to do with her. I date the ones I know for sure I love because they will make me do things I wouldn't do for a girl that I would have lust for. Thankfully, I found this one amazing girl that I definitely love. She's funny, smart, kind, loves the macabre like I do, loves some of the things I love. She's crazy in a way that I just lovingly adore, and she's affectionate. One last thing about her. She's like me. No kidding. I'll tell you why later, though. This girl I am crazy about. I can't stop thinking about her. I just want to be with her all the time. But that's the thing, too. I have to tone it down because if I'm always with her at our age, she'll get annoyed at me and want some space. So that's what I give her. Space. I have to fight these feelings and urges of just hanging around this girl any chance I get while ditching my friends because I know I can't always hang out with her at this time. Personal space is important. I hang out with her when I feel it's right and I enjoy every moment with her. Because we have 2 classes together right now. So those are usually the time I usually hang out with her, that or in the hallway when I see her and we just talk. I mean, I try to hang out with her on weekends and stuff when I can, but something usually comes up. And I can't do anything about it. I trust this girl with my life. I hope she would feel the same. I tell her my greatest secrets as, again, I'd hope she would do the same. This woman has become part of my life. The funny thing is, she has managed to do the impossible. Because of the thought of me not being with her, I've gotten depressed, and this is an achievement in itself because I've never gotten depressed before, and she is the first one to make it happen. This woman has managed to penetrate me and cause depression for me, and I'm not saying she's bad for doing it. No, don't. I'm not saying that. I'm saying she has given me an experience that I have only thought of and never felt before. I'm not saying she's bad. My humor, my greatest strength that has its own weakness. I crack bottles of jokes every day because that's one of my things, and it's the way I cope with things I can't handle. It's a coping mechanism, too. If something is so bad that I can't handle it, I joke, I laugh. It helps. Some of my jokes aren't funny, but because either people didn't get it or delivery was just terrible. The humor still needs improvement like me. I still do. I'm not perfect. I never said throughout this video that I am perfect, that I'm better than all of you, and you all need to listen to me because I'm God compared to you. No, I'm not. I'm just like you and equal to you. Even the hobos living in the streets of DC are all equal to us because we all have the same chance to be like that freaking hobo in DC. That is the only thing I'm saying is right and true because everything else I have said is my opinion, and I'm not trying to say that everything I have said is right and you should follow it. But it is right when I say that all human beings are equal to each other and have the same chance to be successful or be a hobo and lose everything. It'll suck if that happens, but it could happen. We all have the equal and same chance. So don't go thinking that you're better than the hobo. You're better than your freaking worker because you're a manager. No, you're not. You're equal to them. You're just plain stupid if you think you're better. Okay? There I go rambling again. I need improvement just like everyone else in this freaking world. I have volume issues that I'm still working on. If it wasn't for my girlfriend saying she has chronic headaches, I probably wouldn't be more determined on working on it than before. That, besides my humor, is the only thing I can think of that needs improvement because I'm sure there's more that I just haven't discovered yet. Let's stop talking about me and start talking about you, the viewer. What are your problems? Comment them below if you want to share. Now let me ask you a question. Do you make fun of other people's problems despite your own? Do you? Are you more focused on their problems than your own? If you are, then stop and focus on you and what needs to be improved. Stop focusing on other people's problems so you can make fun of them and focus on yours instead. Are you a good friend? Are you treating people the way you want to be treated? Are you a good mother, father, sibling? Ask yourself these questions and more that you can think of to see if you need fixing. And trust me, you do. A problem 99% of the people have, that 90% of people have this problem. It's called prejudgment. Judging people without getting to know them first. You don't know why they do the things they do, so don't judge them instantly without hearing the whole story. The world isn't black and white. It's full of colors that those 99% of people just haven't found yet. I don't prejudge people. I judge after I really get to know a person, and I usually judge correctly, so I try to keep the people I get to know really well. Throughout this video, I have talked about many things, and one thing, or person, is the reason I made this video. Miss M is what I'm going to call her. She is my girlfriend, and she made a video just like this 2 years ago, in 2014, and it not only inspired me to make this video, it also pissed me off. She didn't piss me off. No, she did not piss me off. Sometimes she makes me upset, but she has never pissed me off. Never. What pissed me off was the way people treated her and how her life has turned out so far. Remember when I said my girlfriend was just like me? The video she made showed me that. From watching her, I saw myself. I saw me in her. Her thoughts, her opinions, and the way she treats people and the way she wanted to be treated. I was looking at a mirror, and all I wanted to do was cry. This woman was a more beaten up version of myself. She has been through hell and back, and frankly, I would have gone with her so we would actually become closer and know each other more. In the comparison of my life and hers, I have gotten off easy and she hasn't. I mean, everything wasn't handed to me on a silver platter, no. I'm just saying my life hasn't had that much disappointment and sadness as her life has. Even through all the hell she has been through, she still manages to stay happy and positive when she can. That's inspiring in itself. I've been called names before like weird, retarded, which is really offensive to me, and more. But what she has been called, I wouldn't want on my greatest enemy. And so far I know I don't have an enemy. All I have is friends, acquaintances, and people I just don't know. I just wish I was here to defend her when no one else would. Before I go, I just want to say to you, the viewer, watch what you say. Treat people the way you want to be treated, because if you do, they'll do the same thing back. And to the parents, if any parents watching this, make sure you keep an eye on what your child is learning, saying with their friends, so you know, so they can be a true friend too. If you agree with me about my view on a true friend, if you want them to be like that, make sure to keep an eye on what your child is saying, how he treats his friends, his or her friends. Just do that. And to Miss M, I hope, if I haven't already, I opened your mind up and made it clear that I do love you. I would do anything I morally would for you. I'll be there for you through thick and thin when I can, because sometimes I'll admit it, sometimes I might not have the necessities to do it. Like right now, I can't pick you up from your house because I can't drive. But when I can, I'll do my ultimate best and be there for as much as I can. As long as you can. As long as you permit it. As long as you permit it. The only way we would ever break up is because you want to, not me. I choose carefully and I chose you. This video is based off of yours and is a tribute to you, so hopefully it's a hell of a tribute that you will appreciate and love. And the one thing that I asked, because I hoped, the first thing I did was hope, and this is what I'm asking. Show me more affection in public, please. I want to hold hands with you. I want to hug you more. I want to physically love you, but I need help. I get too nervous that you'll reject the gesture of holding hands, and seeing you hug or hold hands with someone else after you've seen me and not do the same thing to me. I get jealous. Not of the person. Just of the fact that you're doing it with them and not me. Just the fact. I'm not jealous of the person. I won't go to the person and punch them and start a fight with them because you held hands with them or you hugged them. No, it's just the fact that you did it with them and not me. I don't know if it's just me. I don't know if it's me or you. Not like you're bad or anything. It's just say I don't know. I think it might just be me, because I just want to physically love you all the time. That is the only thing I asked for. This is Trevor William Jones, signing off.